Hello, YouTube.
We're live on yours. Mine says preparing still. Wow.
I am not going to watch because I will be distracted. So
Well, you know I get distracted, so.
I saw a bird.
Oh, I think we're live. Why am I singing? I have no idea. I'm super excited. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Casey Oswald, and I am here with the fabulous Dani from Dani Happy Farms, Louisiana. Hello, Dani.
Hello, YouTube world and Casey.
Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Really excited, and I know you're a teacher too, but I have to tell you, I'm so excited to hear about your farm and all the things going on there.
Oh.
So maybe you can let us know some of that too later.
Okay.
But first, can you introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are?
Sure. I'm Dani. I've always gone by Dani, and my real name's Danielle, but only my mom calls me that.
Oh.
I am a mother of two, a teacher. I was an art major in school, and so I like to think I'm kind of an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to grow things, and I've been teaching online for 18 months now.
Wow, great. And what was your why for teaching online?
Excellent question. I was teaching in a brick and mortar, and my son wanted to homeschool, and he was going into 5th grade. And I never thought I'd be a homeschool mom, but I decided to give it a try. And I didn't know how I was going to do it because we needed a second income. So I wanted to be an American, a regular online teacher. I didn't know there was VIP Kid. I didn't know there was China. And I didn't really think it could be real, just like everyone else. Can this be real? And I didn't find it on Facebook because I'm not on Facebook, but I did search YouTube and I found it. Started watching videos, Nancy Taylor, Teacher Jennifer, and here I am.
That's great. So what age groups or what grades did you teach in your brick and mortar school?
I taught 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in one classroom together. And that was a stretch. It's a Montessori. I had a Montessori training for toddlers to begin with. I started in daycare, then got Montessori training, which is awesome. Montessori is great. And then I trained to teach 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Montessori, which is amazing, but very difficult. And I had 12 kids in one class, which seems like a nice amount, but they were all very special. And some of them super duper smart, and some of them needing a lot of help, and some of them with attention problems. And, from 1st to 3rd grade, you have all these things to teach. So it was a lot. It was overwhelming. And I drove an hour one way to work and an hour back.
Oh, wow. Wow. So you saved money teaching online just by gas. I mean, just that alone and some time, definitely. Good. And what other online or some of you know she works for VIP Kids. I guess some don't. So what, I know, you can't see my dino face.
Love it.
We are in our orange today. So we're sporting the VIP Kid colors, but tell us about the other companies you work for.
Well, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I wear orange and I teach for VIP Kid. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I teach for Go-Go Kid. And those are my two companies, and I've been with them the whole time.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
VIP Kid was first, but Go-Go, I got hired at the end of the summer, and it was still summer, so it was very slow to pick up. And as you know, it happens slowly sometimes. So I got Go-Go Kid, and I've loved them as well ever since.
Oh, that's great. So your schedule is pretty spot on then. You have, very good. So you don't have to worry about you have before though, right? You told me double booked. Do you want to tell anybody about that?
I have many times double booked.
Oh no.
Yes, so I stick to my strict schedule now. I don't accept priority bookings for Tuesdays and Thursdays because it's my Go-Go Kid day. And I think having a set schedule really helps with any company. They know when to book you. They know when you're going to open.
Right. Good. I'm totally going out of order with you. It's easy just to talk to you. So, I'll use my notes when I need to, but
same. I did prepare.
You said you don't mind me jumping around. So, okay. Ooh, are you tech savvy? And what tech do you use in your classroom?
No, I'm not, but I want to be. Yeah. So, I mean, it's all possible for us not to fall behind the times, because that is the times that's coming, right? But this job has really helped me to just, get past that fear and try, and I mean, because even when you just begin with VIP Kid, there's so many little things to click and, to check that your headset's working. So you have to be tech savvy. You have to learn.
Right. At least know a little bit. Yeah.
I'm like, the way that I learned was watching YouTube teachers. That was my favorite thing. I started watching, their morning routine, just watching other teachers. I loved it.
Yeah, me too. I agree. Hey, how about we check the chat and see who's here?
Yay!
Let's see. Janie is here, Teacher Kim, Evelyn Joy, Teacher Heather, Kelly, Amanda L, Candy Addicted, Online Teacher Dude. Wow, hello everybody.
Hello guys. Thanks, friends.
Wow, that's great. It's great to see everybody. Let us know how your classes went this morning. I had 6. How about you, Dani?
I had 5. Yeah, upper level. So it was really fun. Lots of conversations.
Oh, nice. I had actually 2 upper levels and 4 babies today.
Oh.
Great. Okay, so well, you already told us your schedule, so that's great. And we know you're a YouTuber. Her channel is Dani Happy Farms, Louisiana. And how long does it take you to record, to edit your videos?
Too long. I can get very distracted and spend my, 2 hours in the afternoon editing, because it's so fun to add music. And I had to scale back because I was spending too much time editing. So it really depends on if I'm doing a garden video. I like to do time lapse, or I like to speed myself up and add music and do all that. So probably 30 minutes for a video, which is kind of not so good.
Really? I've heard hours. Lots of people. Nancy Taylor said it used to take her hours, I think, in some of her videos. And yeah.
Wow. Well, I use Final Cut Pro on my Mac, which was like an extension you could add when you purchased the Mac, which I purchased for this job. I wanted to have a solid computer. So Final Cut Pro works really well, and it's really quick. I'm sure I don't know all the techniques of using it, but it helps me be faster.
I haven't found the love of like editing and adding the music and stuff yet. I need to just sit down and figure that all out, because yeah, I'm not there yet.
I'm still trying to figure out. Simple about it.
What's that?
Some people are more simple about it. Here's, instead of mixing it all up, just give me the basics. Watch me teach a class with no editing.
I still have 4 videos on my iPad that I couldn't transfer to my computer to edit yet, so I'm working on it. Okay.
These interviews are great. I appreciate the interviews. I learned so much.
Thanks. I'm loving them too. I'm glad they've been a hit. And yeah, it's just, they've been fun. I see, hi, Morgan and Lauren. Still have people come into the chat. Guys, don't forget, we will be firing questions at Dani. So please add some questions for her. And, she's asked you guys some doozy questions before. So maybe let's give her a little challenge with some questions. Speaking of challenge, what is a challenge that you've had to overcome teaching online?
This is for you, Casey. Finding balance, saying no, not overdoing it. And I started to dread, because I had too much. I was doing it too much, and I started to feel icky about my job, and I never want to feel icky about my job. So I had to find that perfect balance. And for me, that meant going back to work part-time. at the school, which is, I love it. I go to my daughter's school and I am a tutor for 4 hours a day for kids who need extra help learning how to read. So it's perfect.
Oh, love
But
it.
finding that balance so I can love my job, because I want to love my job. That's my goal in life, is to do things that make me happy, right? So if I do it too much, I am miserable. If I teach at night, I'm miserable.
Right. I opened a bunch for the Frenzy, and when it closes, I figured I would just close everything and open short notice. Well, then lately I've been like, I'll open one short notice. And that's it. So I only have 2 tonight. I'm getting there. Okay, so now between both online companies, how do you handle tough kiddos or distracted kiddos?
Good question. Usually it's the young ones that are distracted. And so a lot of times I will just say, if they're doing it on purpose, I will say, do you want your stars? Because if you do not say, you do not get stars. And I don't smile. And I wait, But also, sometimes I'll be fun, or I'll, like you say, bring in something extra to get them to look at the screen, like, oh, ooh, but I will get serious too. So it's kind of a balance of bring them back. But if they're just being ridiculous, I'm not going to give you stars,
I've done that once. Someone left my room with 4 stars, and he's back now after a few months. And he asked me, because he's older, level 4 or 5. And he asked me, do you give everybody 5 stars? And I said, yes, I do every time, except when they're not kind to me. And he said, oh, and we've never had a problem since. I was new. I just thought he didn't deserve it. I didn't know I didn't know that was a normal thing. And
so now that we're supposed to get 5. Yeah.
I didn't. And he was not nice. He was saying rude things. I mean, he didn't deserve them. So, but now we are best of buds. So.
Oh, yeah. You have to establish, that you're not going to let them walk all over you.
So do you have a favorite teaching moment or story that you want to share with us?
I do. And it's actually from today. This is my student who has taken my class 9 times in a week. She books me all the time. She's a level 6. And today she showed me, she's an artist, and she showed me a picture that she drew. So I'm just going to share. You can't see her, but can you see what this is?
Oh, wow. Is that a doctor. Child and it's a doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In a full suit. And then there's a division between them, like a glass, and there's a child on this side.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got the chills.
So this was my level 6. And then I had another level 6 who's also a regular, who said, the question was, do you have a wish? Do you wish you could be at the beach? It was the fern tree lesson. And she said, I just wish for everything to be okay. So these students, these connections, they're going through a hard time right now. And so just connecting with them and relating to them is beautiful.
Yeah.
Sad right now, but that's just one example of, them sharing their lives with us. And it's amazing.
Yeah. Things you don't think about too. Like today, or last night and today, I had the same student again, because I've had him all week. And he just keeps messing with his hair, which is fine. He's like, I'm so sorry. It's like, it's just, what do you call it? Sweaty because it's too long now. He said, no, we can't go outside and go get our hair cut. He said, look, before coronavirus and now, and it grew out, driving him crazy. But you don't think about things like that. Like, they want their hair cut, they're stuck in the house, just many things, well, of course, because you're living it too, but just all their little things that they're trying to figure out. And so anyway, okay, let's check the chat here. Candy Addicted said, I have so much feedback. I'm guessing she had a bunch of classes she needs to finish.
Feedback Panda.
I still haven't done that. Teacher Heather said, I had 6 classes. And Evelyn Joy, do you guys have Zoom on your Mac computers? I can't find it in the App Store. Oh, I think she's preparing for our live today.
It is in the App Store. Mine is in the App Store, but you can also just Google it and then click it and it should take you to the app.
Oh, there you go, Evelyn.
Hopefully. Just keep trying or look it up on YouTube.
Ah, there you go. Yay,
How to get
Morgan
Zoom.
said, hey, friends. Laura H, hello. Candy, can I just call her Candy or should I call her by her screen name, Candy Addicted? I never know.
She
Janie,
goes by Candy.
Same thing with Janie. I asked her, I'm like, do I call you Janie SC or? Okay, Candy had 2 level 7s, 2 6s, I think, and 1 level 2. Janie, Evelyn, you can download it from the Zoom store. Sorry, Dani.
Oh, you're good.
Janie said she's not a techie at all. Candy said, Casey, edit the videos on your iPad using iMovie. iMovie is super easy. I do have iMovie too. I will have to check into that. Teacher Heather, here's your first question. How many classes are you teaching per day, Dani?
Good question. I teach about 5 a day because I go right to my other job afterwards. So trying to keep it to 5 a day.
Oh, that's right. Do you have to leave or are you off today?
No, it's a holiday, yeah. My max was 8 in a day and that was max for me.
And Evelyn, she said, downloading Zoom on my app now. My interview is at 2 today, Central. Yay, Evelyn. Yay. So excited. Online teacher dude. Oh, what are your long-term goals with VIP Kid or online teaching?
Ooh, the hard questions. I'm not prepared for this question, Tim.
Way to go, Kim. Or Tim, we love it. Give her a challenge.
I want to keep doing it as long as I can. As far as like moving up or I'm pretty happy where I'm at. I don't feel like there's a lot of climbing to do in VIP Kid as far as being a mock mentor or any of that. I'd like to refer more people, but I'm also kind of just sitting back and if they want to come to me, they can come to me, but I'm not out there looking for people. I guess I just want to do me and yeah, just keep enjoying it.
Good. Let's see. Oh, Janie said, wow, on the child's artwork. Yeah, it's amazing. Giselle, so I heard that possibly the students will go back to school.
Oh. I haven't heard that.
Sorry. Oh, in May? I haven't heard. I've heard March, but I haven't. Yeah, I haven't heard anything else but March. But I know some of them are still starting their online schedules just this week. Yes, Evelyn, the whole country of China is hurting. Oh, Teacher Heather said her students are saying May too. Wow.
That's a long time at home.
Yeah. Even PE classes. I just found that out today. My student said he had to exercise in his house for PE today.
Mine too. That's awesome. I said, what's your favorite class to take? PE. I said, how can you? I guess they can. That's good.
Yeah. They have a lot of book work for their PE classes, but they also have workouts. Cindy Bennett. Hey, Cindy. Cindy said, hello, love you guys. Can't listen to all. Just popped in to say hi and we'll watch the rest later.
Awesome.
Just put up a video for you guys, praying for everyone today. You guys, the teachers. Evelyn, I got Zoom and Candy's first name is Candy.
Awesome.
Giselle said, you work at a school and how many referrals do you do a month?
For VIP Kid, I think I've had 3 total in 18 months. And Go-Go Kid, I think I've had 8. So
wow.
Yeah. And I do Skype with my referrals so they can get comfortable like you're going to do with Zoom. I think that's the most important thing.
Yes. I'm going to do my first one, hopefully today, if they say yes, they want to. Because Tim, I had 2 reach out to me last night, so I have to tell them 2 reach out to me last night for referring at 10:30 last night when I was getting in bed. So anyway, super excited.
Remember to limit yourself. Now don't answer those emails at 10:30 at night.
My husband's like, stop.
You'll learn, and don't give them your phone number. I made that mistake a few times.
Okay. I haven't given out my phone number, but they are on these little cards that I have. So, okay.
Unless you want to, unless you're comfortable.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still just figuring it all out. So, okay. Well, that's what we have right now. Oh, Robin R said, good morning. I am here to support Dani. Nice to meet you, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. And online teacher dude said, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Yay, good. So I want to know more about your farm, what you're growing and what it's like out there.
Okay, we bought our house 7 years ago now. We were just looking at some pictures. And it's 5 acres and we bought it on foreclosure. So we had to really fix the house. There were holes in the floor, holes in the wall,
Yeah.
And there was just pretty much raw land. There are some trees that were already here, but we've put in, raspberries, mulberries. I do a garden every year and just organic, natural, cheap gardening is my thing. Like I don't go out and spend a lot of money because I think it should be easy and natural and free. So that's my thing. And I love, that is one of the reasons I wanted to do this is so I wouldn't be gone from 6 a.m. until 5 p.m. I would have time, which now I have a 3-hour window in the afternoon where in the spring I'll be able to spend it in my garden, which is my happy place.
I like watching all of the gardening videos and everything too. So
they're soothing. I love watching other people's gardening videos too.
Although, yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you that I've killed a cactus before. So, but I try really hard. And I've had recently, my whole classroom was science. I had worms and bugs and garden, and we had a garden outside that we made, my brick and mortar classroom. And so I started really getting into it and learning with the kids. And oh, it's so much fun. And it's so relaxing. And to bring the kids out there and dig in the dirt and get dirty, it's great. So
yes. Okay. Did you know that digging in the dirt actually releases the same, I'm going to get it wrong, but the same chemical reaction as what is in Prozac. They modeled Prozac, the antidepressant, after soil, because digging in the soil will actually, increase your well-being feelings.
Huh. That's interesting.
I read that. I'm not saying it's 100%, but I believe it because when I do, I feel great. So
yeah. Well, you heard it here, guys. Like,
if you just try, you're going to fail. That's just like a lesson for life. You're going to try something in the garden and it might fail, but it might not. And
right.
Just try. It's just a plant. If you kill it, you just plant another one.
Right. Or cut a piece off of the ones that come back.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
So we have 14 people in the chat. Thank you for coming, everybody. Please ask her some questions. Anything else that you want to know?
Party in the chat.
Party in the chat. Love it. Okay, so I have those 3 questions at the bottom of my page right now. Let's see. What do you think are the good qualities of a teacher?
All right, I'm ready for this. Fun, number 1, fun.
Yeah.
Learning should be fun. That's with online, that's with regular classroom. If learning is fun, they're gonna wanna do it. So that's number 1. Being caring, and being present in the class. I used to get distracted when I was sitting and I would get bored when they were reading and I would sneak my phone out and I would look at my phone. I never do that anymore. But I did because I got bored. But now I am just focused and present. And they can tell, they really can.
Yeah.
And being interested in your student, like genuinely asking about their life, remembering what they said, write it down, put it in your notes, and also being effective. So correcting them. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of parents look for that too.
Definitely.
So
you have to please both parent and child.
I know. That was my worry at the beginning, was the parents, but I think I'm getting over that a little bit. So let's see. Oh, Teacher Kim said, oh, wait. Oh, there's a couple more things. Dani is exactly right. She said I'm thinking that's with the dirt.
Oh, somebody looked it up?
Dani, what about if you hate digging in the dirt? I can't stand to have my hands dirty. That would be Teacher Kim.
You can wear gloves. I think that it'll still come out into your breathing, but you can just wear gloves if you don't like. I love getting my hands dirty.
Me too. Yeah. I think it's the act of digging and being in nature that we're going for.
You can just sit there. You don't have to put your hands in if you don't.
Right. Sit there and soak up the sun. Janie said dirt therapy. Kelly said me too, Kim. Oh, funny. Dirty hands and nails give me anxiety.
Nail brush. Yeah, I understand.
I get my nails done, but I'm all about being gross and digging in the dirt and playing with worms and yeah.
Awesome.
Good. Which do you like better, teaching online or at a brick and mortar school?
Ooh, good question. Who said that?
That is from Giselle.
Giselle, awesome. Welcome. Giselle's been joining us a lot.
She has.
I like the balance. I like that they can't get us sick when we're teaching online, and classrooms, usually I have too many. But when I teach now in the classroom, it's me with 2 or me with 5. Okay. So my groups are very small. So if it was a full classroom, I would say I prefer online because a full classroom is very difficult to handle.
Yeah. Oh, I'd go back and take my hugs and everything all. Yeah. I don't know. It's tough.
You can't get the hugs and the affection.
Yeah. But I do like teaching in my, I wear my orange shirt and my PJ bottoms. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
My pajamas to teach, so.
It's great. You don't have to put on real pants.
Right. That is one of the videos I watched when I was getting started. The girl, I can see her face. She's been with VIP Kid for a while, and she's doing her morning routine, and she stands up and she's got like gym shorts on. She's like, look, this is how I go to work. And I was like, ooh, sold.
Yep.
So, okay, Dani, what do you think is your strength or are your strengths as a teacher?
I guess what I mentioned already, but from Montessori, what I learned was that if you give respect to the child, they're going to give respect back to you in terms of learning. So if they come in and you just treat them like a kid, or, you treat them like they're not the same as you, they're going to feel that. So if you treat them equally and you give them respect and love, they're going to give it back to you. So respect the child is something that really works for me. I think they can tell.
Yeah. Aww.
And I like to have fun and laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Can you see me in my classroom when I had 20 kindergartners?
No, I want to see that. It's so neat to hear about what people did before. If you could just guess. I would never have guessed kindergarten. I wouldn't.
Really? Oh, funny. Yeah, I love the babies. Okay, what is your favorite teaching resource or professional development, your book?
All right. So, of course, my teacher friends. Oh my goodness, I learned so much. When I started YouTube, I just started to make that connection because I was lonely. I was a homeschool mom, and I didn't want to miss out on, that connection with other people. So I started making videos, and then here come some friends, and now I have actual friends on YouTube, and it's amazing. So they're the best resource because everybody does things differently. And even if you don't always agree, you're learning that it's okay to be the way you are. They can be how they are. You don't have to be Nancy Taylor,
Right.
Although I love Nancy Taylor and I tried to be like her still, but you can be yourself a little bit. And then my second one, I subscribe on YouTube to South China Post. Now you can subscribe to any Chinese news, but in order to keep up on news, it's kind of a funny news channel because they'll also post like the viral videos of the week from China, or but it kind of helps me keep up with what's going on in China, which I think is important for this job. And number 2 is also online. It's not a book, but it's Skritter. Have you heard of Skritter?
No.
It's a language, it's a Mandarin language channel, but it's really fun. They teach you different like idioms from Chinese, like putting legs on a snake, just different things. And it helps with the language, but it also helps just like learn the way their culture is. And it's fun. So Skritter is something that I follow and learn from.
So is that where you picked up on some of your Mandarin, or because you have quite a few words that you've...
Yeah, I picked these up from my students.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just keep a running list. Like when we start talking about things and they'll say it in Chinese and I say, oh, are you saying basketball? And like, yeah, I said, say it again. Lanqiu. Oh, lanqiu, basketball. And I write it down and I don't spend too much time on it, but the next time I'm talking about something, I can say, wa lanqiu, play basketball. And so I kind of tie that in sometimes, just a little bit.
Right. Oh, fun. Okay, I see another question. Oh, if you were forced, wow, Kim, if you were forced to give up 2 jobs and only keep one of your 3, which would you keep?
I'd probably keep VIP Kid.
Really?
VIP Kid, because now I love Go-Go Kid, but they're so young. And I really love the conversations with the older students at VIP Kid. I have not had very many older students at Go-Go Kid at all in 18 months. Like tomorrow I have, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds all morning. So I guess VIP Kid.
Yeah. Speaking of babies, do you mind if I just tell them a YouTube video I watched? Actually, she's one of my friends, virtual friends, because we all know each other from here. Jillian Shanahan, I believe is her name. She might even be in the chat. She posted one about a 3-year-old that she's been teaching. And guys, you can see her first class, because the mom said she could post it. Her first class to where she is now. Like, she shows a couple different ones. And she's only 3 years old. So
wow.
It's like, should 3-year-olds be in this, and it's really interesting. So check that one out. Okay. Would you like to do virtual teaching locally? Oops, sorry.
I'm so sorry. My daughter is asking me a question.
Hello, daughter.
Would I rather do virtual teaching or classroom? Is that the question?
Would you like to do virtual teaching locally?
I would. Yes, but I'm not certified in the state of Louisiana, which has been my issue for a long time. I went to school and did the prereqs for teaching and then got an art degree and then never finished. And it's kind of been a deterrent for me for a lot of things, so I want to get state certified. If that would help me be able to teach online in America, yes.
Oh.
Yes. Are you interested in that?
Someone asked in the chat. Actually, I've been asked if I wanted to do it here. So I've been looking into it, but I don't know. I kind of like that I'm teaching for VIP Kid, and then I have this time in the afternoon to build my brand. That's kind of where I'm headed, I think. I'm having so much fun with YouTube and building my brand that I think that's kind of where I'm headed next. So we'll see.
Well, if teachers are interested, I know Teacher Brett from Go-Go Kid put out a new video about virtual teaching in America. I just saw it come out yesterday. So Teacher Brett, if you're interested, I'll be watching that later.
Yeah. So there you go, Giselle. Are you interested, Giselle? I'm not sure.
And also Teacher Lydia from Learning Craft, her channel is called Learning Craft. She's also a virtual teacher in America now. So.
Oh, okay. I have her on mine. One of you suggested her to me. So what levels do you teach?
I teach all levels from 1, well, not Starlight, but from 1 to 7. When I was certified in the beginning, I taught only the upper levels. So for a whole year, I didn't have level 1 or 2. And then after a year, I got 1 and 2. But my favorites are probably 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. 3, 4,
but a blend is
5,
good.
6.
A mix is good.
Yes, I agree. I've had a lot of Starlight. And the problem with Starlight is they're booking 4 weeks out.
Wow.
So I have to really pay attention to a month ahead. And, you know, my son's wedding is coming up. So I'm like, I need to make sure I have these dates, you know. Oh, day 1 of 75 is today. I'm putting it out there now. You guys feel free to keep me accountable. I have 75 days until my son's wedding to get ready and get myself back ready. So day 1 of 75. Yeah. Okay. Robin asks, can you share one example where a student taught you something unexpectedly?
Ooh, thanks, Robin.
Wow.
All the time. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You know, with the level 6, well, now I can't think of anything, of course, but all you have to do is ask, you know, ask those deeper questions. Well, why? Well, did this happen to you? Tell me, because they're not going to outright tell you because they're structured, very structured in China. Follow the lesson, do what the teacher says. Right. But if you invite them, and sometimes it opens up a whole can of worms, right? But if you just ask the questions, you will be so surprised what you get. And I'm sorry, I can't think of anything else right now.
Yeah, we do learn something. I mean, not even just from the students. Some of the lessons, I'm like, oh, like the word today was maglev, the trains, the magnetic trains. I was like, that's your vocabulary word for English. I'm sorry, I need to go look that one up. But luckily, I looked at it last night before I taught today. So, hey, Marianne, welcome.
Yay.
Let's see. Oh, Giselle said, oh, cool. I am an illustrator.
Awesome.
Oh, love it. Love it, love it. Oh, you've got some tough questions.
Bring it on.
Kim, man, you better watch out. Danny's going to get you back. No. I love these questions. Okay, what is something you regret during an online class?
Okay. In the beginning, I would talk a lot about myself. I thought that I needed to show them, this is my family. I have 3 dogs, you know, and I thought that I wanted to build this rapport about me. But really, now I know you want to build rapport about them. You want to know about them. If they want to know about you, they'll ask, but it's kind of rare. I mean, sometimes you'll get to slip in something about yourself, but mostly don't talk about yourself too much.
That's a good one. I didn't think about that at all. I was thinking of something like, you know, getting tired or yawning. So,
or forgetting your microphone. In the very beginning, I called IT and my microphone was muted. So, you know, just little things like that, you know.
I thought of you this morning when I didn't have my microphone plugged in, but I mean, you know, the computer microphone picks it up if it's not plugged in. So, and I had my headphones on, but I wasn't quite hearing them as well as I normally do. It was because it was the computer speaker and stuff working. So I'm like having headphones on for no reason. Okay.
Gotta just roll with it.
Yeah. Giselle said she would like to teach art online.
Oh.
Giselle, I want to do drawing. There's my boss and I can't say it. Drawing rewards for my students. And I've been practicing like how to draw things because my students ask me for these rewards and I'm like, I don't know how to draw. So.
They have some really good programs that I do with my kids in school when we have art day. And it'll just be like, draw a circle, and then they draw a circle. Obviously, Giselle, this is super basic, but draw a triangle and just keep it to shapes, a triangle for a nose. And you can walk them through. They have some really cool things online where you can walk them through how to draw anything. Now, so that's a good reward.
Giselle, do you have I think she said she doesn't have a YouTube channel, right? Giselle?
Well, you need to make one. You can make one about anything.
She could do how to draw YouTube stuff. Yes. That'd be so much fun.
We would watch that, Giselle.
I know. Sign me up. Okay. Do school. Let's see. Okay, that's not for us. What do you feel was your biggest online success?
Okay. There's all that incidental language.
I'm notorious for it.
Yes, I say it is being 24-hour booking only and being successful in that. I was nervous, but I like to take risks. So 9-10 months ago, I went all in with 24 hours. And now I kind of accept some priority bookings for my super special, level 6 is who I love. But it was a risk, and I think I was successful, and now I'm still fully booked. So I wanted to be the proof that, you can do this if you try, but you have to, be brave about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it might slow down for a little bit, but it will pick back up, and, it's possible. And if it doesn't work, that's okay, but it worked. So I felt like that was really neat because it bought me a lot of freedom, which is really important to me in all aspects of life, is like, don't tie me down. So if I'm tired, I can just, on Sunday night, I can just not open Monday morning if something happens. For me, I lost internet twice in this 18 months, and I had to go to a hotel to teach because I was booked. What was I going to do? So I had to rent a hotel room. And I survived it, but ever since then, I feel a little more comfortable not being booked 2 weeks out. That's just me.
Yeah, I think that's a good freedom to have. And I went to the movies and dinner last night. Like, I was like, wow, I gotta do this more often. So
what did you see?
Like team tattoos. I just noticed your tattoo. Oh, and Kelly asked for pictures. I need to send her pictures of my tattoos. So she asked me that on one of the comments. So
I liked your video about tattoos and piercings.
It was okay? Good.
Yes.
I'm not, it's so bad. I love them. I can't.
Some parents aren't going to like it, but I think most of the time your teaching is going to outweigh everything else.
Yeah. I think,
but some parents might be offended. They might go, oh, she's a sinner. I don't know what they think, but it just depends on how careful you are. If you're brand new and you want to cover or wear long sleeves just to get the ball rolling, I suggest that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're worried about it.
I have Winnie the Pooh on my back, and in Japan we had to cover them, back 17 years ago. And I'm like, Winnie the Pooh, like, what does that say about me? I don't think it says I'm a bad person at all. But that was the rule, so Okay, would you ever go full-time with VIP Kid from Marianne?
Thanks, Marianne, the full-time VIP Kid teacher.
I know, she rocks.
I did kind of for a while. See, I was trying to make my salary. My salary before was $1,500 a month at my school. It was terrible, but it's a private school, and that's how it was. So my goal was to make $1,500, and I could make about $2,000 a month, without dying. But it was so hard on me. I really don't want to go full time, but I love the fact that if I needed to, if anything happened, I could. It's a net,
Yeah. And we can, if we need extra money, we can open up a few more and close some if we want to. So yeah, I agree. Marianne said, sorry, she's late. She's cooking like 4 things right now. Ooh. As we both had oatmeal for breakfast.
Are you doing oatmeal too?
No, I just happen to have it today. Actually, I'm spoiled. My husband gets up and gets me breakfast while I'm teaching.
That is awesome.
Well, that's, one of the joys of being an empty nester. You know what I mean? We don't have children at home, so he's getting himself ready. He just makes 1 extra bowl or whatever. So let's see.
Right. I have to remember that you do have a little extra time because your kids are doing their own thing.
I do. They're 21 and 19. I don't know how it happened.
Awesome.
And Giselle said, I had one last year. I took it down because I wasn't patient due to having only 16 subscribers after 2 months.
Oh, it takes forever. It does.
Yeah. I'm in month 5 now. And I think
it took me 1 year to get 1,000, I think, at least.
A year? That's pretty good.
And, I tell you my secrets every week, but, just reaching out to other people, watching other people's videos, some people will watch yours if you watch theirs. So if there's something you're interested in, you can't spam them and be like, come to my channel, because you'll go in the spam folder. But, just creating a community and doing lives is excellent too.
Just talked about that last night. Yeah, Giselle, I'm in a group right now where most of us are trying to work on our branding. So for us, it's I subscribed, take a look at mine, and then they subscribe back. So right now we've got kind of a system down where every time one of us opens our channel, then we get to, have somebody new. But once those run out, we're going to have to, look at others. So,
you know what I used to do? Confession.
What?
I used to go and I would just type in VIP Kid, and I would see people's like little intro video that they were sending to VIP Kid to apply. Yeah. Now, they couldn't be my referral because they had already applied probably, but they could join me as someone who already knew what I was doing. And so I just said, welcome to Team Orange, or great video. And I didn't say follow me, but I thought maybe they'll click on me and they'll join me.
Oh, so good idea.
I don't do that anymore, but I used to.
Are you team trial lessons or not?
I like trials.
Did you see there's anyone that's in VIP Kid, there's a trial incentive competition. I don't know. I just saw it this morning.
Oh, I'll have to look at that.
Maybe Kelly will talk about it tomorrow on her live. So I don't know.
Are we doing a Zoom today? Question. Is there a Zoom for Monday today or no?
Wait. It is supposed to be Zoom today, right? Well,
but you're doing Evelyn's interview too.
Yes, so I guess not. I think
I'll come to Evelyn's interview instead.
Yeah, come to Evelyn's instead, because I remembered a bunch couldn't make it today for various reasons, and then I guess I just didn't write it down why. So good. Today will be Evelyn.
But normally every Monday at 2 we have a group chat that people can watch. So
yes, our collaboration.
It's so fun.
Hence overbooking myself. I need to write that in. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. Anyway, Teacher Heather said they banned Winnie the Pooh for a while in China, but recently lifted that ban. I did hear about that. Dani, I watched a woman who was putting eggs and avocado in her oatmeal. Have you tried this?
Oh, no thanks. I like eggs and I like avocado, but I don't think they go with oatmeal.
Yeah, I had bananas and blueberries.
Cold oatmeal. Kelly said to do cold oatmeal. I still haven't tried it.
Oh, like the overnight oats? I actually got some from a company, Oats Overnight or something, and those are pretty good. I like doing those when I get up at 3 in the morning because I can just shake it up and eat it. So overnight oats are pretty convenient. She had multiple ways to make oatmeal without getting burned out. Marianne, that's nice of your husband. What's that?
I need to watch some more videos on more ways to eat oatmeal, because after 60 days now, it's getting a little old. But it is easy because it's like, what's for breakfast? Oatmeal.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
I like
not knowing what he's going to give me in the mornings. I'm an egg sandwich girl.
Ooh,
Marianne, that's nice of your husband. Yeah, he's sweet. Robin, people helping people, that is a good way to do things. Online teacher dude. I actually found you, Dani, from a girl named Christy's channel. You were always commenting. I don't see her online anymore, though.
She just came back, Tim. I love Teacher Christy. She's one that when I was brand new, I followed her because she was just so real. She was like, this is what's happening. This is how it is. And like, those are my favorite people. They're not sugarcoating it. It's not fake. And Teacher Christy is back on YouTube just a little bit now. But she was one of my favorites and somebody who encouraged me when I was nervous in the beginning. So find those people. And thanks for finding me. I'm so glad.
That's awesome. Oh, and let's see. Robin said, Dani found me in a homesteading commentary. Her positive attitude impressed me from the very start.
Aw. Thanks, Robin. And people like Robin who give good comments. I mean, it just makes it, I thought YouTube would be like Facebook where there was, there's some people coming at you with this and that and, but it's not like that. Usually it's very positive.
We did have one earlier that not so nice, but let's see. Evelyn, not in my chat. Evelyn said, is it Christy Carter? Oh, online teacher dude said, yeah. Oh, Christy Carter?
Just Teacher Christy was her name. she went off for like a year and then came back and then went off for 6 months. So I think she kind of gives herself a break, which is also good to do.
Yeah.
If you get too involved.
Right. Okay. I think that's all we have going on in the chat. So,
awesome.
Dani, you want to plug your channel? Let us know what you have upcoming going on.
Okay, upcoming on my channel, I'm going to do a video about spending 6 summers in Alaska is my next, hopefully my video with pictures. So I want to share about that. And, you know, my channel is just hodgepodge, you know, whatever I feel like doing and teaching stuff. So it's Dani Happy Farms, Louisiana. And yeah, if there's anything you want to see teaching wise, you know, sometimes you run out of ideas. What do people want to see? You know, you want to watch me teach? Do you want tips? Do you want real life screen how to? I don't know what to do. You just run out of ideas.
Yeah, let us know. I think that's for every YouTuber out there, every person on Facebook. Let us know if you have ideas for us or things you want to see us do. Let us know.
Definitely.
Yes. I like your hodgepodge. I think that's why I always go back to learn something new and, you know.
Yeah, just do you, you know, whatever you do, like knitting, you know, whatever it is that you do, put it out there because, I mean, people can just scroll on by if they're not interested, or they might click and be interested. You might make a connection. You never know.
Right. Good. Oh, Marianne said thank you.
Thanks,
well,
guys.
Dani, has been great. I loved talking to you today, and it was so much fun.
It was so fun. Thank you. Thank you for all your interviews are so great. So I hope everyone gets to have an interview with you.
And let me know if anybody wants one. I've had a couple people reach out to me, so that's fun. And I think I have 7 this week. So we need to move into another week. But I'm
and
loving
tomorrow is your interview. Don't forget, everyone.
Yes. So today at 2:00 is Evelyn. Tomorrow 8 Central is on Kelly's. Well, I don't know if it's on my channel or Kelly's channel. We'll have to talk about that one. But you can find us on one of the other ones. Morgan is Wednesday. Yay. Wow. Kim and Jillian are Thursday. Super excited. So
that's awesome.
Janie said, thanks, Casey and Dani.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the comments in the chat. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you all soon. Thanks, Dani.
Thank you, Casey.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, yay, gold stars.
You get a star.
Okay, bye.
Bye.